Going on, guys? So I'm out here today. Damn mosquitoes, get out. So this is show you guys a budget friendly kit that I have, reasonable price. This bag here, it's maybe under 15 bucks. It's a great bag. I had this bag maybe for 2 years. Put my cloth in here and hang it, which is easier. I make some coffee out here. So I'm gonna show you guys what I have in here. Everything here is it's well, reasonable price. I got the basic bushcraft knife from Condor, the basic. This is like under $55. This is real cheap for a budget knife. For bushcraft is a great little knife. For some gloves, got these from Walmart real cheap. Headlamp if I need it for later on when it gets dark. My buckle saw if I need it. I brought me a little first aid kit. Picked this up in Walmart. My fire kit. You don't really need a bag like this. You can use any bag you have for your fire kit. It's always good to keep it in one place. Stanley canteen, small. These things is cheap in Walmart. You can pick one up. It has a nice little handle to it. Let's see what else. Wood burning stove. I picked this up, I believe, on Amazon. This thing is cheap too, under $20. My kennel, which I'm going to show you guys, is probably about 20 bucks. It's $19. It comes up to 20 bucks. It's not bad at all. Cup, you can pick this up in Walmart too, like $5, $4. So everything is reasonable, and you don't have to go expensive. Some forks I picked up in Walmart for cheap. Spoon and fork. And it has a knife on it. So leave that in there. So yeah, so that stuff I picked up for dirt cheap. It's not bad at all. So show you how the stove. Let me put it together and I'll show you guys. There you go. It's an affordable little stove. Make some coffee out here. This wood is nice and dry. I can use. I'm gonna bring it down a little bit so y'all guys can see. Stove there. Gotta bring this down a little more. Little flat little stove. I'm not worried about the grass because it's been raining, so everything is wet. Let's move this to the side. You can see it has air holes all through the side. I do love this knife. This knife is great. Here's move the camera more over. Oops. I wanted to fall. Got some nice long pieces. That to the side. It's gonna be for my fire. Let me throw it in there. Got it over there. Just cut this wood down a little bit. Doing this that way it could catch on fire. That in there. There we go. And with the knife, you don't feel no burns at all when you put tiny with this knife. So you don't really need gloves with this knife. It holds the edge pretty good too. Go in here, get my fire kit out. And slice up some fat wood I have here. The 90-degree spine is not the greatest. It's sharpened a little bit, but it's not, you know what I mean? It's not the greatest. Yes, put some stuff here together. Try to get some real thin pieces. Some nice thin pieces in here. Throw it in there. Another piece of wood. Let me chop this little piece of wood. There we go. Put this piece in here. I'm not trying to make a big fire, something small. That should be good. Let me just cut a little more fat wood. Trying to get them real thin. There we go. Should be good there. Grass is all wet. Trying to cut some nice little thin. That we can catch on fire easy. Let's see if that works. Let's try it out. Off. There we go. Let's let this catch on fire. Just throw it in here. There we go. That should be good. Let me just move the camera around. That burn out. So this is the kennel. Now this kennel I paid 20 bucks for. Kennel number 1. It has the handle, and you can be able to grab it too. You can be able to grab it, and it has the handle. It's got coffee. This coffee I picked it up in Florida last year. Do have a canteen. This canteen I picked it up in Pathfinder, but you can pick these up like in a dollar store. You can find some canteens like that. I got some sugar and creamer. Get the water going. Just gonna let it burn a little bit. That way everything catch on fire. That should be enough. I ain't need a whole lot for a cup of coffee. There we go. Fire going. Put the water on. So. Yeah, talking about the basic Condor. I mean, this knife you cannot go wrong with this knife. I put a lot of wear. I mean, I had this for a couple of years, so I put a lot of wear and tear into this knife. Knife is awesome. Of course, the leather sheath, fire starter. You can pick these up for dirt cheap too. On Amazon. They shoot great fires. I mean, great sparks out too. So, I mean, the little first aid kit. You can always use the canteen too. You had to for emergencies. So that's not bad at all. So I'm curious because I never used this coffee before, and I have a couple of them that I had when I went to Florida. I'm just curious to see how this thing works. Oh, interesting. Let me see. Okay, so this is pretty cool. It has 2 sides, and you hang it from your cup. But I don't know if this is gonna reach. I'm probably just gonna have to put it one side. See that? You let it hang, and you pour the coffee in. Yes, that's with this fire a little bit. Yeah, so you're supposed to put it on both sides, and you're supposed to just let it hang. But since this doesn't reach, I guess I could just leave it like that. Just let it hang. I think that's pretty cool. I say it's open the bag, but I'm worried because if I open it, we'll be able to stretch it out. So I'll leave it like that, see what happens. That's this fat wood, yeah, it's my fat wood. That's good. Make sure you carry a lighter with you all the time too. Tie this back up. Took advantage to come out today because it's a little windy and it's cloudy. It rained earlier, so I mean it's humid, but it's not as bad. Back to my bag. Coming to a boil. I clean this blade when I get home. I mean, the leather sheath still looks brand new. No wear on it really. It's a good leather. So yeah, the kennels, I mean, it's not, you just gotta watch the fire because not to grab that piece because that piece could be hot. Usually the handles is a little cooler, but this one feels hot. So that's why it's good to have gloves when you want to grab it. This one is soaked. Let's see if it's dry. I can set the camera back a little more. There we go. You can hear the wind blowing. So this is a budget-friendly kit. I mean, you can't go wrong. You get a nice, good kennel. You can even hang it over the fire if you need to. A wood-burning stove. Your water container you're gonna need. You don't need a lot of stuff to come out. A lot of people pack their bags 45 pounds just to go out for one day. You don't need all that stuff for one day. I mean, you can just keep it simple. I like to keep it simple. I can't carry so much junk with me. It drives me crazy, especially if you don't know where the stuff is at half the time. In my pocket, I do have my new knife, Cold Steel, the SR1. I've been carrying it in my pocket. It's not bad at all. I don't. It's like you don't really feel it. It's very comfortable. The knife is, excuse me, 59 bucks. But I mean, this is a beast of a knife. I'm sitting down with it in my pocket, and it's comfortable. Check this water out. Yeah, it's getting to the boil. I don't want it too hot. Day out here on a Sunday. I'll make some coffee. I'm gonna open it up anyway to see, because you're supposed to pour the water through it. So it's supposed to be like a filter. You pour the water through, and it's supposed to filter. So this is nice. I gotta find if they sell them over here. It's not bad at all, but The thing is, you just need a smaller cup. I'm gonna try to do it like this. Hopefully I won't make a mess. I think the water's hot enough. That water's good. Gotta turn this fire off. Smoke is good for the bugs too. So that's the little portable stove, which is cool, it's different, the stove. Let me just put that down for a minute. Put my other glove on, because I gotta hold this, because I don't... Let's see how this works. Oh, you can smell the coffee, it smells good. Oh yeah, you feel that wind? This is pretty cool, I like this coffee. Let's turn this. Turn this thing off. Should be good. Need a half a cup. I'm gonna make a whole lot. That's the inside. You wanna see? Back there for now. Smells good. Let's try that. One more thing of sugar in here. Oh, what's my spoons? Get my spoon out. Yeah. It's not bad without creamer. Actually, it's not strong either. And this is supposed to be lake. It's supposed to, oh, it's decaf. Lakeside roasted. I didn't know it was decaf when I bought it. I wish I'd have bought it freaking regular. Yeah. Lakeside roasted. It says chocolate, berry, nutty. Interesting. Not bad. I'd rather have his regular real coffee, not decaf. Let's wash this out. Make sure his fire's off. It's a nice day to be out here. It's actually not bad at all. So yeah, this is the kettle, #1. So I mean, it's pretty good. I already do like this thing. Double handles for 19 bucks to cook in it. Not bad at all. So there's reasonable prices that you could buy stuff and find stuff. You ain't got to spend a lot of money, but you could spend a little bit of money getting good quality stuff for under 20 bucks. You know what I mean? Except for the knife. I spend the extra money on the knife. You don't want to get something cheap where it's not gonna do its job. You know what I mean? You could get a Moore. I have Moores, but it's weird. The Moores are great knives, but I just don't like using them. If that makes sense to you. I'd rather use me a Condor. So I mean, I don't know. That's just me. Some people live by Moore and that's what they use. Personally, I don't use the Moore. I have them, but I just don't use it. I prefer to use something like this. For under 50 bucks. And trust me, I beat this knife. I had this knife for a couple of years already, and I mean, this is just crazy. Well, that's all, folks. I'm about to relax out here for a while. Go back to work tomorrow. That's the reality. Well, that's it for my video, guys. So as you see, I have an A-frame shelter with a tart. And that's one thing. Another thing is I use the tarts. Tarts are great. This is a real cheap one. The Auxar have theirs is good. Theirs is nice and thick. If you want to get something much better, I remember I put one out for a whole year, and the thing lasted through all the seasons. So tart is a great thing to have for the hike. You want to set up a nice little shelter. You see, I got an A-frame here, and the A-frames is easy to put up. Between the A-frame and the lean tomb, those are the ones I like. The lean tomb is great. Lean tombs, you just have more room unless you're big. If you built a bigger A-frame, and then you have more room. But if you built it small, see how much room I have in here. It's perfect. And in the winter time, the smaller the shelter, the better it is in the winter. Instead of having a big shelter, you have all that cold air coming in. So you have a smaller shelter with a fire by it, you should be fine. I have done it plenty of times. Yeah, so that's it, guys. Until next time, God bless, take care. This month, I'm gonna do the giveaway. I just gotta find the right time, somewhere in the middle. And that's it, guys. Take care, God bless, stay safe.